Welcome to this video on principles of working in the private security industry. This video contains questions from real exams to help you prepare. There are 72 questions. I will ask some important questions first, followed by the last 15 questions that are highly likely. Please make sure you don't miss them. Which of the following is a key principle of customer care? Listening to the customers, giving priority to colleagues, focusing on your own workload, listening to staff opinions. The correct option is listening to the customer. What is a marauding terrorist attack? NITA. A fast-moving attack where terrorists use a vehicle as the main weapon. A fast-moving, violent incident where terrorists move through a location trying to kill or injure as many people as possible. An attack where terrorists use an improvised explosive device as the main weapon. A terrorist attack involving the use of chemical, biological, and acidic substances. The correct option is a fast-moving, violent incident where terrorists move through a location trying to kill or injure as many people as possible. Which of the following actions would be most appropriate for security staff to take in the event of a terror threat? Leave the police to deal with all issues. Inform the police of incidents that need their immediate attention. Inform the local council of all suspicious activity. Record the names of suspicious visitors. The correct option is inform the police of incidents that need their immediate attention. Which of the following are less sensible roles in the private security industry? Security guarding, door supervision, and public space surveillance. CCTV, door supervision, reception staff and security installation, door supervision, CCTV operation and CCTV installation, close protection, CCTV installation and cash and valuables in transit. The correct option is security guarding, door supervision and public space surveillance, CCTV. When collecting and processing personal data, which of the following must be ensured under current data protection legislation? Integrity, classification and valid insurance, legality, infringement and criminal activity, integrity, clarity and profitability, lawfulness, fairness, transparency and accuracy. The correct option is lawfulness, fairness, transparency and accuracy. Which of the following applies to a security operative when making an arrest? A warrant is always required to make an arrest. Only a police officer can make an arrest without a warrant. A warrant is not required to make an arrest. A warrant may be requested from a police officer. The correct option is a warrant is not required to make an arrest. Which of the following behaviors could indicate suspicious or terrorist activity? A group of people who you have not seen before, someone covering their face from a CCTV camera, an individual spending several hours in a shopping mall, two people running out of the venue swearing as they leave. The correct option is someone covering their face from a CCTV camera. Which of the following is most likely to indicate suspicious activity? A vehicle parked outside the site with people staying inside for long periods of time. An empty vehicle that has been parked outside the site for 30 minutes. A group of people who have walked past the site twice in 3 hours. A vehicle that has driven past the site twice in the same day. The correct option is a vehicle parked outside the site with people staying inside for long periods of time. What actions should a security operative take when observing individuals behaving suspiciously? Approach them and instruct them to leave the area immediately. Approach them and politely ask if they need assistance. Ignore their behavior if it is taking place outside the premises. Carry on with normal routines and only take action if the individuals become aggressive. The correct option is approach them and politely ask if they need assistance. Which of the following would be an appropriate way of reporting suspicious behavior? Calling NHS 111 immediately. Asking a colleague to report this incident at the end of their shift. Contacting the anti-terrorist hotline. Report the incident only if the behavior continues to the end of your shift. The correct option is contacting the anti-terrorist hotline. Which of the following best describes the term duty of care in relation to vulnerable people and a security operator's responsibilities? That they only have a duty of care towards vulnerable people and no one else. That they should ask members of the public to take responsibility for vulnerable people, that they have no responsibility for the well-being of vulnerable people. That they have an obligation to ensure the safety and well-being of everyone. The correct option is that they have an obligation to ensure the safety and well-being of everyone. Which of the following could indicate that an individual is vulnerable and at risk of harm? Someone who is with a noisy group of people. Someone who appears to be under the influence of drugs. Someone wearing a fancy dress costume. Someone buying a large number of drinks for friends. The correct option is someone who appears to be under the influence of drugs. Which of the following actions might be appropriate if an individual has been identified as vulnerable and at risk? Offer to arrange for a licensed taxi to take the person home. Encourage the person to make their own way home. Accompany the person home. Allow the person to make their own decisions. The correct option is offer to arrange for a licensed taxi to take the person home. Which of the following behaviors could indicate a potential sexual predator? Finding a date rape drug on someone during a search. A male providing his contact details to a female. One person buying lunch for another. A group of males talking to a female. The correct option is finding a date rape drug on someone during a search. Which of the following is a possible sign of abuse? A change in an individual's cleanliness or appearance. A happy and confident individual. An individual who always takes part in daily activities and duties. Someone who willingly engages in conversation. The correct option is a change in an individual's cleanliness or appearance. What should a security operative ensure in relation to an alleged sexual assault? That they will carry out a full criminal investigation. That they will write a report for the SIA. That they will safeguard the victim. That they will try and find the culprit. The correct option is that they will safeguard the victim. When dealing with antisocial behavior, how should a security operative respond? Remain calm. Let colleagues know about the situation and speak with those involved. Remain calm and let the behavior continue, hoping it will come to a natural end. Remain calm, explaining to your colleagues that the behavior should be ignored. Remain calm as they do not have to deal with the situation. The correct option is remain calm. Let colleagues know about the situation and speak with those involved. Which of the following describes a Class B fire? Flammable liquids, flammable solids, flammable gases, flammable metals. The correct option is flammable liquids. Which of the following does a fire extinguisher with a green band contain? CO2, dry powder, foam, water. The correct option is foam. Which of the following describe the specific duties of a fire marshal? Identification of fire hazards and ensuring escape routes are kept clear. Implementation of the health and safety at work policy. Maintenance and refilling of fire extinguishers. Weekly visits to the local fire authority. The correct option is identification of fire hazards and ensuring escape routes are kept clear. What is an emergency termed as? A situation that is unplanned and threatens safety required immediate attention. A situation that is unplanned and there is no disruption. A situation that is unplanned but requires no action. A situation that is unplanned. The correct option is a situation that is unplanned and threatens safety requiring immediate attention. Which of the following would be described as an emergency? A lighting or power system failure, a late delivery of parcel, a situation where the customer is refused entry, an unexpected visitor. The correct option is a lighting or power system failure. Which of the following describes a common reaction by people in an emergency situation? They will always ignore all instructions. They will immediately become aggressive. They will always react calmly, regardless of the situation. They may panic and freeze. The correct option is they may panic and freeze. What should a security operative do when taking a bomb threat call? Interrupt the caller to obtain so much information as possible. Be attentive and listen carefully to the caller. Assume the call is a hoax. Make a few notes of what is said. The correct option is be attentive and listen carefully to the caller. What is the Approved Contractors Scheme? ACS. A register of all security companies operating in the UK. A voluntary register of security companies operating in England only. A voluntary scheme for security companies that have reached set standards. A government body that defines procedures for the security industry. The correct option is a voluntary scheme for security companies that have reached set standards. The regulation of the security industry is the responsibility of which organization? British Security Industry Association, BSIA, Skills for Security, SFS, Security Industry Authority, SIA, Health and Safety Executive, HSE. The correct option is Security Industry Authority, SIA. Which of the following is one of the expected standards of behavior for a private security industry operative? Reliable, aggressive, inflexible, challenging. The correct option is reliable. For which of the following offenses would a security operative be able to make an arrest? Carrying a prohibited but non-illegal item, attempting to enter a venue with an outdated ticket, criminal damage, showing effects of excessive alcohol consumption. The correct option is criminal damage. In which of the following situations can a security operative use powers of arrest? If someone refuses to be searched, if someone about to be searched decided not to enter the premises, when a non-indictable offense is being committed, when an indictable offense is being committed. The correct option is when an indictable offense is being committed. What should a security operative do when arresting someone? Inform them why they are being arrested, that the police will be called and search them. Inform them why they are being arrested, that the police will be called and detain them, making sure they are safe. Take a photograph of them and search them. Take a photograph of them and detain them, making sure they are safe. The correct option is Inform them why they are being arrested, that the police will be called and detain them, making sure they are safe. Why should a security operative only arrest as a last resort? False arrest would be embarrassing for the security operative and their employer. False arrest would waste staff time. False arrest can lead to a civil or criminal prosecution. Arresting an individual produces a lot of paperwork. The correct option is false arrest can lead to a civil or criminal prosecution. What is a security operative responsible for following an arrest? Photographing the individual, attending court later if required, removing any evidence to a secure location, containing the individual in a locked room. The correct option is attending court later if required. Under current legislation, how much force is a security operative allowed to use in preventing a crime taking place? Any force used should be as strong as possible. Any force used should be reasonable and necessary. Any force used should be as realistic as possible. Any force used should be robust and necessary. The correct option is any force used should be reasonable and necessary. Under the Health and Safety at Work, etc. Act, which of the following is a responsibility of employers? Telling staff about hazards, removing all hazards, putting a list of hazards on a staff notice board and updating it weekly, rating all hazards on a scale of 1 to 10 and publishing the results for staff and customers to inspect if requested. The correct option is telling staff about hazards. Which of the following is a risk associated with working alone? Good lighting and ventilation, relying on mobile phone reception for emergency backup, a secure environment, regular contact with management and colleagues. The correct option is relying on mobile phone reception for emergency backup. Thank you for taking our Principles of Working in the Private Security Industry mock exam. Hope this helped you prepare. Remember to practice more. Thumbs up our video if it was helpful and subscribe to our channel for more informative content. Thanks for your support and good luck on your exams.